Hi everybody. Well, Chinese New Year is coming, so I thought I would do something a little bit different for this video. I thought I would try to start with something that I enjoy a lot during Chinese New Year, which is the prawn roll, and it is also known as Hiam. Although I don't know what it is called in Chinese. As you can see, it is actually a mini spring roll that is actually fried, and instead of having vegetables, it is actually filled with usually chicken floss mixed with spicy prawn paste, which is also why Hiam, it means literally stream spicy. You know, every time when Chinese New Year comes and then you just go into NTUC, you look for that particular Chinese New Year snacks counter, and then poof, you are being confronted with rows and shelves of Chinese New Year goodies. Even if you are like me, who likes prawn rolls, Hiam, when you're confronted with such a variety of choices, you will be like overwhelmed. So I thought I will do a tasting of the 4 different brands that can be found in the NTUC outlet at Changi City Point to, you know, test out the 4 brands for you, and to sacrifice my calories and to help you make a decision on what brand you should buy if you are like a Hiam lover like me. So the 4 Hiam brands that you could find at NTUC is Xiong, Pagoda, Xiong, Xiong, and Style Food. Xiong is actually the cheapest per gram, while Xiong is the most expensive after discount. Pagoda and Style Food are actually sort of priced rather the same. So I expect the two to be tasting similar, and of course my expectation for Xiong, which is the most expensive, has to be the best. Without further ado, let's try out. I will try out Xiong, okay, first, because well, it is the cheapest, so I have the lowest expectation for it. Alright, here it is. On first look, okay, I thought that it actually looks rather pale. Usually this indicates 2 things. It's either that it is not fried very well, or that the skin is actually too thick, such that the dark texture of the prawn paste inside cannot be shown outside. Hey, I'm trying to let you see that whatever that you can see from the top of the jar, it is actually very difficult to find one that where the black texture of the prawn paste you know, seeps out into the skin. As expected, the skin is actually rather thick, but amazingly it is crispy, and even more amazingly, the prawn paste, it is very spicy. I can actually taste the spiciness despite the thick skin. Now, why am I opening it again? Because I forgot to show you what it looks like inside. Can you see? I actually find the Hiam, okay, the chicken floss, to be rather packed tightly and very pale. Now the next one that I would like to taste is actually from Pagoda. So what happens is that if you can take a look from the outside of the packaging, okay, it looks very handmade. The prawn paste, okay, is so oily that it seeps through the so-called skin of the prawn roll. It gets me a little bit excited because it hints at something that is very handmade, authentic, and flavorful. Okay. Even from inside, you can see that there are those prawn rolls that so-called had its filling burst out from the skin. You see that? Okay, as compared to the Wang Lai version, you can see that the filling is actually not, it's actually maybe 30% of the interior area. Okay, so in terms of value for money, you don't actually get as much prawn filling as you would get for Wang Lai. But I must say, this prawn roll is actually rather spicy. How spicy? I think is spicier than Wang Lai, stronger tasting. It does indeed has that oily taste, aftertaste, compared to Wang Lai. The next one I would like to try is this one from Style Food. Okay, from the brand name, it actually doesn't sound very Chinese New Year-ish. Okay, it actually sounds very budget. I can't find a better word, but it's budget. So, but interestingly, okay, it's actually the only other. Let me check. Okay, it is one of the two. Okay, heavy Hiam that actually contains the food nutrition facts. Oh well, I hope it is nice. As you can see, okay, from the outside of the jar, the prawn rolls are actually very well done, rather well done. Unlike the one from Pagoda, whereby the prawn rolls are bursting from the prawn filling. Okay, this is actually rather well made, just like Wang Lai, except that it has a darker tone compared to Wang Lai. And if you look closely, some of them, okay, some of the prawn rolls actually have the oil from the prawn paste seeping through. Okay, to be fair, okay, this is how it looks like from inside. Not every one of the prawn paste has the oil seeping through, but I took one, okay, because I expect this to be oilier and tastier. First taste, unlike the first two, it is actually less spicy, but in place of it, I actually can taste the, I don't know whether it's the prawn, the flavor of the prawn. It actually reminds me of eating vegetarian food, as in you know, the luohan vegetable dish that you have. So instead of tasting seafood, I actually feels like I'm eating vegetarian food. Okay, like the Pagoda brand, okay, the filling is actually does not fill up the whole interior of the prawn roll, but it does have slightly more filling than that of Pagoda. Although I don't like spicy food, and this non-spicy version of prawn roll is actually should be my favorite, but I don't really like the feeling that I'm eating vegetarian prawn roll. The last one that I want to test is Xiong, which is the most expensive of them all. I do have quite high expectation of it. I hope it is more expensive not because it is because of the packaging. Because I must admit it looks very nice. Okay, it's well packaged. Okay, in fact after I unscrewed the cover, there's actually a tin foil protection as compared to the other. So here it is from the top and from the side. So Xiong prawn rolls are actually very much like Wang Lai in the sense that the prawn rolls are pale looking, they are very even tone. I don't see a lot of the prawn rolls with the prawn paste or oil fats seeping through the skin. They do look a little bit skinny, so I'm quite worried that it's not that filling, you know. I don't know whether this is a good sample to show because there's literally the prawn paste is literally non-existent. I'll try another one. Yep. Can you see? Oh. Well, the prawn paste is really non-existent. But why did I smile slightly just now? Because it does taste nice despite the non-existent prawn paste, or rather chicken floss, and it's not spicy, neither does it taste like vegetarian. I could actually taste the heavy, the shrimp inside the prawn roll. It's quite amazing. They cut costs by reducing the filling, but yet it tastes rather good. So well, oops. Sorry, Xiong. Today I forgot to introduce him. Hi, say hi. He can't say anything. So, well, he's here today to watch me eat 4 different types of Hiam prawn rolls that I got from NTUC at Changi City Point. So I tasted one that is on the high end, one that is on the low end, and 2 that are in the middle. Now before this, I thought I will only pick one winner out of these 4. But after the tasting, I actually felt that there should be different winners for different grading. Okay, so first thing, I thought for value for money, Wang Lai is actually very good. It is the cheapest of them all, but at the same time, it has the most filling. So everybody who eats it, all your guests who eat it, will actually feel that okay, it's very value for money, and it is spicy. So taste wise, it does give you this sense that oh, I'm actually buying something that's value for money. And if you are someone who likes spiciness, so you should try, okay, and buy prawn roll from Wang Lai. If Wang Lai gets you know, 1.5 bears, I think Pagoda will only earn at most 1 bear. Because why? Although it's spicy, but it is more expensive than Wang Lai, and the prawn filling is actually less than that of Wang Lai. Similarly for style food, okay, although it's not spicy and by right it fits my taste, sorry, I really don't like to eat vegetarian tasting food for so-called seafood item. Can I say that? Carnivorous food item. So nope, not my type. One bear is the maximum that you can get. So, and my top pick for today, okay, is actually Xiong. First thing first, it was already on discount. The last I counted, it was actually on 20% discount. And secondly, it is very well packaged, so it really looks nice when you put it on your table for your guests to see when they step into your living room and they see this on your table. They will be like, oh wow, you bought something very expensive for us, which is indeed more expensive, but it also packs more punch. Okay, all the others are 200 grams and one of it is 250 grams, but this is 350 grams worth of heavy Hiam. So although the price tag in absolute terms is higher, okay, you also get a bigger jar, which means that you can feed more people. So if you're one with a big family whereby you entertain a lot of guests, I think you will need something like this that looks nice and is bigger on volume. For this, okay, I will give it 2 out of 3 best. Now if I have my way, I will actually buy a combination of 2. Okay, very simple. One is spicy, one is not. One feeds the pigs and one feeds the, I don't know, the ladies, okay, the who doesn't really eat a lot. Of course, it looks nice, okay, on the table. You can place it at the top of the table and then one hide it below. And then when someone eats it and say, it doesn't look like it has a lot of prawn filling, it doesn't taste spicy, then you can draw out from the bottom of your table and say, haha, I've got a replacement for you. This one is spicier, okay, and it has more filling. And after they take it and then they were like, oh yeah, it's spicy and oh, it's really more worth it, then tell them the price. Okay, this one will shock them. They will be like, what? This is actually, let me see, this is actually 50% the price of this in absolute terms, but don't forget, they're way different. But when you tell them how much this costs, they'll be like, what? Thank you for watching today's video. I hope my tasting and recommendation can help you decide what you would like to buy for this coming Chinese New Year, especially if you are someone who likes heavy Hiam like me. So if you find my video useful or entertaining, please click like and share my video for everyone else to see. Thank you. Bye bye.